Okay, welcome to the first episode of Zup, the Zantive Update Project. I am Fishy, and this is Josh. Say hi, Josh.
So,
And with us today is Daemon. Daemon. Alright, so, today we are going to be talking about the recent, thing that happened with the ARG, the, alternative reality game with, what was it? Azrael? Azrael?
Surgeon General.
Azrael, shut your mouth,
Surgeon General, and pretty much everyone else who got
Yes.
banned.
Who got banned, yes.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
we'll also be talking about the upcoming series Zantive that'll be very loosely based around the happenings of Legacy, the forums, and Zantive. So let's get started on that. Daemon, what made you and Junkie want to do this project?
Well, the main thing was, after I became a director for Machinima.com, with me and Du started talking about ways that I could use this to our advantage to get more people to come to the site, to come check it out. So the first thing I started doing was I started putting at the end of my video little links to the Zantive forums, the YouTube channel, blog, that sort of thing, just putting little links to there. But then I started thinking, it's like, you know what, there's actually a whole bunch of interesting stuff that's been happening around the forums, and I thought that if I could twist the story in an interesting way, that maybe I could make a series out of it. And I started going through and thinking about it, and it actually started talking with Junkie about maybe some ways where we could twist things to make it into a series. And we talked with Du about it, asking him if he thought it would be a good idea, and long story short, we're now doing the Zantive series, and we'll hope to get the first episode out sometime before the end of January.
Cool. And along with that, the ARG, the alternative reality game, that was all to hype up this new Machinima coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm actually not sure. This is gonna sound really weird, but I didn't actually take control of the alternate reality game until about the first few days in. Du actually started it. I'm not really sure why, but he did. So I said, hey, listen, I have a trailer for this that's almost done. It'll be set by the 31st. So afterwards, he gave me the passwords to Surgeon General and Coal Miner, and then later on, when I told him I'd need another AI, he gave the AI the powers it needed to post the AI stuff.
Cool. And right now you're working on some sort of summary to the ARG, aren't you?
I actually finished it. The summary's on. There will be new details added as I think there need to be. Like, if there's some people who are confused on certain points, I might put in some information that emphasizes certain things, clarifies certain things. But every event of the ARG is currently covered in the thread. I finished that a few hours ago, I think. So it's up in the ARG section of the forum. It'll be listed in its own thread. It's detailed history of the Zantive reveal alternate reality game, something like that. So check that out if you guys were confused about just the happening to the ARG. Check it out if you want to find out what Zantive is going to be about, because that basically lays down the guidelines for the Zantive Machinima. So definitely check it out.
Cool. So far that's only visible to contributors, right?
The ARG section? I don't think so. I think
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It's just visible to contributors.
Yeah.
Huh. That's really weird.
Because of Du.
I'm gonna have to change that. Because that's something that should be viewed by everyone.
You hear that, Zantive? Damon loves you. So,
Yeah,
Damon...
I could have sworn that that was open to everyone, because I saw non-contributors posting in the thread.
Huh.
Oh well, whatever. I'll make sure that it's viewable to everyone anyway.
Alright. So, Damon, what me and Josh have been wanting to ask you about is, what are your plans for the New World Order of Zantive?
There's definitely going to be more Shishka. I will prove that the cake is not in fact a lie. I will find a way to divide by 0, and I will make sure that everyone starts thinking with portals. And I will also kill it with fire.
Okay.
Alright.
It's jokes. Everyone at the forum's gonna laugh, or they'll just one start. I don't care.
Whatever.
Anyway.
So, among other things, Do you have anything else in plan for Zantive community? Anything planned for upcoming Machinima, or as of now, are you like good with the amount of stuff you have?
There might be some new series I might be doing. Well, I might not be doing them. I'll write them, but I'll send them to other studios who might be able to make them and do a better job than I can. Because video editing is not really my strength, and that takes the most time. Writing, I really like doing that. That's what I want to do is writing. But the video editing always takes a lot of time. So if I want to stay in this director's business, I'm going to try to find a way that I can minimize the amount of video editing I can do and just focus on writing.
Nice.
The main thing that's going to be happening with the site now is, and Dew talked about this in the Zantastic
Dew
thing on
sucks.
Friday. Yeah. Well, he talked about the main site. That's going to be our main focus now. I'm going to be working a lot on that. I'm going to be doing, I mentioned this earlier, but I'll be doing reviews of various kinds. I might start the Paper Shredder video series up again. I'll start that up, so I'll be doing book reviews. Maybe I can talk to Tom and he can do movie reviews. I don't know. Dew would probably love to do game reviews if Tom doesn't want to do those already. So the main site's going to be our next big thing, and I'm going to be doing a lot of work towards that and getting it off the ground.
Cool. Me and Jake have been having some arguments recently about how awesome Quint is in your Machinima Murphy's on set.
He sucks.
Oh, Josh, I will fucking kick your ass. Quint is the best character ever.
Sucks.
Quint's pretty cool. I really like Quint. You know, it's funny. It's like you can look at all these different characters and sort of see where they relate to in like these Machinima archetypes, these sort of deals. Like you can look at Quint's supposed to be sort of like a reaction to all the Machinimas out there where the elites are always cast as like the bad guys. And not like just like the antagonists, but it's like, you know, the bad guys, like the Nazis that go around stomping on babies with hockey skates and then belching fire on nuns in a church that serves the homeless. You know, just really, really unnecessarily evil. And Quint's kind of a reaction to that. It's like, you know, not just because they're aliens doesn't mean that they're bad. Come on, guys, cut the elites some slack. I mean, sure, they killed billions of people who didn't really deserve to die, but you know what? They're still pretty cool. Yep, Josh, come on, some slack.
All right, so Daemon,
Yo,
why did you rape that puppy?
because it was tight.
And that is one of the best answers we've had to that question so far. Second only to Connor's, because the fur feels good on my dick. All right, so let's get serious here.
I can't believe I just asked that question.
So you're also like working on a. Oh, fine, Josh. You know you can just cut in and cut me off. All right, you're just like.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright. You used to be a troll. Are we going to be seeing more of that?
Used to be.
Are we going to be seeing more of that on the forums?
Troll stuff? Well, I don't know. There's really not too much I can troll now. I mean, I remember there was this one topic where Dog Kicker posted something and somebody said, you know, it's kind of hard to troll the forums now since we can tell when you're joking around and when you're being serious. So that's really the truth of the matter. It's like people can tell when I'm being serious and when I'm just dicking around and screwing around with people. And, you know, I think it's at the point now, it's like everyone, I'm so respected and stuff that I could just screw around and nobody would even really care.
Alright.
Well, I mean, that might not really be true, but I remember that one post I did in the ARG as Azrael, where I called Solanos a gay, closeted, fur-fag cross-dresser. I remember that, so... You know, it's like, it just gotten to the point where it's like, even if I do that stuff, it's like, no one cares. It's not really much of a big deal anymore.
I actually, if we're still on the topic of the ARG, if you don't know yet, I was Usual Suspects, and I am still deeply offended that you guys were so mean to me, you other AI. You guys were dickholes. I mean, I even drew drawings, and you guys didn't give a shit.
No, I saw that, and that actually made me laugh.
We have 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute, alright. So, let's see here. Last question. Manifest Destiny, is there any sort of update on that, or How's that going along?
I am working on that. Actually, I had to wipe my computer yesterday, so I hadn't actually gotten a lot of work done on the video work. I just captured raw bits, so I'm going to have to go back, recapture everything. I'm going on a trip next Tuesday, so once I get back, I'm going to do the video work for that. I'm going to try to get it out before the end of January, along with the first episode of Zantive.
Awesome. And that's
Yeah,
probably...
I've really been wanting to work on that for a while. That's something I've been trying to do. It's been hard finding
5
voice
seconds.
actors.
5 seconds.
Ah, damn it.
It will be out, trust me.